Hey, welcome back. We're just about to start
Danganronpa.
That's what I said.
Trigger Happy Havoc.
That's what I said. And yeah, we're all here again.
What up?
Ready to rock and roll. Hopefully the sound is better this time. I watched the VOD and I didn't realize the sound was so loud,
So yeah, sorry about that.
I got it turned down.
You can also turn it down in the game too if you're...
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason, it's counting that you're not live right now.
It's just a delay.
Yeah, I can see the music you can hear.
Yeah.
You can
But
change
it's...
your background music?
So it's the morning now. We just woke up. It's past 7 a.m. So now you can just go and explore.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Oh, sorry about that.
Way to go, Mr. Producer.
Sorry.
So all the nameplates are on everybody's dorm, and on your map it shows you where everyone is.
Alright, is there anyone who you want to visit people?
I'm sure most people are probably out of their rooms right now. I'm not really sure. Like, well, that's Taka. He's the Mr. Punctuality, right? So, Hey. Good morning, Makoto.
Good morning.
Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day.
You understand?
Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if he's always like this.
I get the feeling the answer is...
Yes.
Everyone in this game is weird and eccentric.
I mean,
Oh, here's
pretty
laundry.
much, yeah.
The laundry room.
Because I actually haven't seen episode 1 or literally anything of this game, so...
My man.
Roasted.
AKA Stoner Voice. A washing machine. Not surprising. This is the laundry room after all.
That's fair enough. Well, look at all the buttons on that sucker.
Yeah, it's the,
Oh my
those
God.
Japanese, like you see the pictures of like the toilets and all that stuff where it has like a
Yeah.
million different buttons because you can do funky settings and stuff to it, like to play music. I already stirred it. Okay.
Spoon?
Oh, yes.
I thought I already stirred it.
You did, but it clumps up. Again.
It's a laundry room after all.
Y'all. Ooh, I got
Ooh,
another?
There
Can you
goes.
check all of the washing machines? Because maybe you'll find more.
Here.
A washing machine. Okay, blah blah blah. It's the same.
There's a million buttons, dude.
It's the same thing.
I have no idea what those buttons do.
It's just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's more of,
Checking to see if there's something in any of them. I mean,
But
it gives you the option.
Aha!
Yep, see? Look at that, Jack.
There too.
searching for coins.
Okay.
Coin laundry.
Because, I mean, we found out that we can just get random coins from searching things, so you might as well search everything, right?
Yeah.
I really want to smash that camera, but if I break it, Monokuma will break me. So I'll just have to try and ignore it.
You also look at people's clothes now.
Yeah. Just this one.
There's a swimsuit hanging out dry.
Ah, coin.
Nice.
And then the last thing is just this monitor over here.
And then we can talk some. This one's the monitor Monokuma appears on.
Crest, yeah.
Blah,
Says the
blah.
same thing in most of the other monitors, so.
Erg. Well, that's like the stoner voice.
So now we can talk to Hero here.
Hey, man.
Good morning. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm doing my laundry. I mean, this is the laundry room, right, bro?
Are you feeling okay, Hero? You look totally beat.
Actually,
No, I'm fine. I'm just tired. I took too much melatonin, you know.
Oh,
Spent all last night trying to contact the spirit world to find out what this all is happening to me, you know. Took all the mental juice I had, too, but turns out nobody was answering my phone calls, man.
dot dot dot. Sounds like something the ultimate clairvoyant would get into. Actually, is that really fortune telling?
Let me just check to make sure we checked.
Just the fashion magazine.
Oh, yeah.
There's some magazines laying around, probably to kill time while you're waiting for your laundry.
Alrighty.
The area? Yes.
Alright, so that's the laundry room. Is that a pool?
I think so?
What's that other place?
I'm not sure.
Oh, bath. Can't
Ooh,
go
you can
there.
select on it, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Why was there a wet bathing suit then? Did somebody just wear their bathing suit into the shower?
Uh-huh. Maybe. So around that corner, behind you, to your right. Oh, there's a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, so you go into it's a change room and then the bath. Oh, it looks
yeah.
like
A guy. Looks like a guy.
Sauna?
I don't know. It looks like a guy pooping up there.
It really does look like a guy pooping.
And
in
there
the
must be
room.
poop on the floor or something because it's all steaming.
All right, well, that'll be interesting.
There's also a
Garbage room, cafeteria, and cook space.
let's just go see if there's anyone else hanging out in the hallway.
Really loving
The red, it really makes you
Red,
feel
white
at home,
aesthetic.
doesn't it? Really makes you feel at home.
if your home is Amsterdam.
The waste disposal.
Anyone in here chucking trash?
Oh, a big ass gate.
Let's go down a gate.
Can't get inside. The gate's in the way.
There's a hatch in the floor.
Yeah. Why does it keep going for the gate? I'm trying to. Oh. There we go.
There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. You don't budge. It must be locked.
Well, yeah, it's locked. There's a lock right there.
You can clearly see it. Way to go, Makoto.
It looks like some kind of lock.
What do you mean you wonder what it does?
It switches something.
Right in front
Oh,
of a
sweet.
giant gate.
We have
stupid.
7 coins.
Okay.
This is one of the monitors Monica appears on. Battle Matters showing school crest. I knew one thing about what he might trouble my Mexican. Yeah. Erg. Same thing. Yada yada. Okay.
Let me take over so you can drink the tea.
Sure.
Well, can I use the switch though?
Nope.
Obviously it opens the stupid gate.
Looks like there might be a key slot on there or something.
Oh, man. What is this? Oh, that's the lead area. Okay. Well,
Let's just keep walking.
that's the trash room.
Let's just go that way. See, look, there's trees inside.
Yeah.
So, the ones that you see in the cafeteria, that's the.
The bathroom?
Yeah.
Is this the boys' one?
I think so, except the other one looks like it has a dress.
Smoking.
Oh, there are fish in here?
Room.
Looks like there's a fish tank. An aquarium.
Can we smoke in the boys' room?
Oh, looks like the only thing we can check out is the aquarium.
Fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside.
Nice.
Sweet.
Slam.
What if I need to take a Dunkaroo? Oh, that makes me want Dunkaroos. How did you eat your Dunkaroos? Did you dip them or did you just wait till like the last two?
I just
and
ate the
then just-
cookies, frankly, because the dip that you dip it in, I always found too sweet. So
No!
I usually just ate the cookies.
You're doing it wrong.
Just Coco's gonna. What are you, Mom? Mom?
That's
Mom?
that's Taka's room. He's already standing out there.
Mom, what are you doing wrong?
You need Dunkaroos wrong.
I just eat the little cookie crackers that come with it. I don't eat the icing stuff
You
because
have
it's too
to eat
sweet.
the icing.
It's too sweet. I don't want to. Ooh, what's behind that room over there?
Dumb.
Oh, okay, Mom. This is how you eat a Dunkaroo.
Danger. Keep out.
Mom, this is how. Dunkaroo. You take it off and lick the icing.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty big building, so clearly there are multiple floors to this.
What's the point of having stairs? You're just gonna block them off.
Yeah, Attica.
Can't click on it. Alright, well, I guess it's just going through that gate or into the cafeteria.
Yeah, it seems to be funneling me in that direction.
Hold on, wait. Didn't they say you had to go to the cafeteria? Like, first thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, not listening to the bear.
No.
Taking our own sweet time on this.
The bear is crazy and wants to kill us.
or he wants us to kill each other.
Makoto. Oh, good morning, Makoto.
Good morning,
Chihiro.
Chihiro.
You know, we're standing here exchanging morning greetings, but
Oh, shoot.
we can't even look out of the window to see if it really is morning.
Yeah, true.
Sorry if that was kind of weird.
You don't have to apologize.
I'm sorry.
She looked really sad. I feel like I did something wrong. Yeah, made her sad.
Good morning, Kyoko. Oh, no, that was you. Sorry.
Good morning, Kyoko.
Kyoko is me. Morning.
Dot.
Huh?
This doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
What?
Did you require something, my Kokitoki, whatever your name is? Koto.
No, nothing in particular.
Right.
Well then, I will take my lilac locks and leave.
She left. Kyoko seems kind of, how should I put it? Taciturn. Or maybe she just plays things cool.
Oh, I Gav.
Good morning, Vaikuka. Vaikuka. Dot. Huh? Did you not hear me? Hey! Vaikuya! Good morning!
Stop talking.
Once is enough, love.
Oh?
I don't have time to play with you.
I'm only here to get breakfast. I've neither need nor desire to talk to you. Now piss off!
Dot. So he did hear me, he just didn't respond. Yeah,
Yep.
there's such thing as that, you know.
Check to see if there's anything else.
Usual crap.
Do they have more
A
things to
surveillance camera, I hate blah blah blah.
try and go?
Wait, hold on. I have not read this. I have to keep in mind that it's against school regulations with cameras.
Remember there was that one that you could check the door over there?
Yeah. Into the kitchen.
That's a lot of produce.
Wow. Ass load of produce, man.
There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up.
Oh, I think they're okay.
Some of them
There's
are.
so many different kinds and all super healthy, I bet. I'd rather have some cake.
Yeah.
Same.
Ooh,
Bear coins. Vegetables are for chumps.
knives.
Vegetables are for chumps. There are some kitchen knives hanging on the wall.
Maybe I will stab somebody with one.
There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook.
Well, yeah, they all do something different.
There's 6, dude.
And there's a surveillance camera in the kitchen too. Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anything. He says basically the same thing.
just in different kinds of ways.
He's a basic bitch.
Oh,
Deli meats.
It's a deli style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. Even in this crappy situation, when I see that meat, I start to get kind of excited.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of them storing the fish on the bottom.
no, but question, do they have to make their own food? Because it's a big kitchen.
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably just the same thing.
Just check the monitor anyway, just in case we get a coin.
This is one of the monitors on Kuma appears on. They even put them in the kitchen. It's possible to cook in there without thinking about how it could
appear anywhere, dude. Get over it.
Can you check the fridge?
Doesn't seem like
Dory.
I think we're done. Now check to see if you can leave the cafeteria. If you can leave the cafeteria, then it means that we're done with everything in here. We must have had to meet somewhere else. Maybe the gym?
Oh yeah, maybe.
So it's through that gate over there to get to the other area.
Or downstairs.
Yeah. Hopes Peak Academy.
I don't have any reason to go to the school area. I need to get to Sayaka.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Sayaka's
right.
there.
We had to go talk to Sayaka.
Alright, okay.
We should have.
I completely lost our mind.
That's one of
We
those
should
things
have
that's
reviewed the
like-
transcript because that is something that we can do. Her room is right beside ours, I believe. I
That's
saw
Makoto?
right there.
Sayaka.
Thought I saw it when we walked
There's a
by.
doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Or just knock. It's you.
Hello?
Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto. Perfect timing.
Huh?
Listen, I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk.
Yeah, sure. Where are you headed?
I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense.
Self-defense?
Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us any time. You never know.
Whoever trapped us here, whoever presented us with evidence for murdering each other, whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. You never know when they might attack.
So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens.
A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe.
Oh, the gym. Okay, let's go.
Again?
Like I said,
Like
I'm
I said,
psychic.
I'm psychic.
Are,
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing
are you
intuition.
gonna keep following this Makoto? Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. Anyway, just hey, going on this wall. They've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go.
Sweet.
However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, you don't have to teleport so then you will. There's a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Try it out.
Alright.
So map.
I think it's the gym you need to go.
So this is the dormitory first floor.
Right.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
okay, so we have to go to the next. We can't go from floor to floor. Oh, there you go. Apparently you can.
Oh, it's probably the same stuff though.
Bunch of stuff to check out here.
Mid-sip.
Yeah, I know.
There's all kinds of stuff in the shelves up above.
Awards.
Remember, he's just an ordinary kid. He doesn't know what an award is. He's never won one in his whole life.
Ooh! It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display?
It's cool.
We have 11 coins.
Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. But, jeez, I barely touched it, and I got that gold stuff all over my hand. It's glitter, then. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little.
Liven.
You think so?
But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. Sorry, you were reading all my lines, so I
sorry.
just let you go.
Just like that, it's been decided.
I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Because if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you.
You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that.
She's just thinking like, yeah, right.
If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all.
Yeah, you do.
Sayaka giggled as she said that.
Yeah, exactly.
That mysterious smile. She's about to kill you. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease.
At ease, soldier.
When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything.
You can't.
I haven't seen Celeste in a
Okay,
while.
we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more.
You got that creepy.
So now you can just keep looking at stuff.
And
Think-
talk to her.
Yeah, I think there's more stuff in that case over here. You just click on the case. I think there was more stuff that came up, like,
A plaque. This was to commemorate some kind of championship. It's a gold statue of Buddha.
Buddha.
Why is something like that on display? It's cool.
I don't know, why do they display statues of deities?
Some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you'd put in a high school gym.
Nice. I think that's it for the display case. I love how they turn like 2D.
Yeah. She's 2D from the side. That's crazy. Camera. Should I get him anyway?
Yeah.
I think it's best to check everything. I'm not even gonna
See?
read them. It's basically-
Even though we checked it the last time we were in here, this time.
Random camera, blah blah. The camera's gonna
Alright.
It's just the door into the.
Yeah.
I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that you're here, I don't know what to say at all. And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. You can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever.
Stare off into space?
Oh, but you're probably super bored, just standing around doing nothing.
No, it's not that it's boring. It's just I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing.
I guess that makes sense. Not a normal high school student like me. You got tons of stuff to do every day.
You don't suffer from crippling normalcy.
Listen,
Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but Makoto, do you have a dream?
Or a third testicle?
Well, what about you, Sayaka?
Way to
What's
deflect
your
the
dream?
question.
I'd love to hear.
She asked you. My dream is
Freaking question.
I've always wanted to be a star as long as I can remember.
Yeah, does she mean like famous or
Yeah.
does she mean an actual star? Because she's
Famous.
kind of weird.
Famous. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But all that changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream.
It's so amazing. It's so amazing though. You're able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream.
Jesus.
Oh god.
I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
She's got bodies.
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep.
Sometimes you have to kill that bitch, Haley.
To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in.
Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me.
Huh?
I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways.
Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing him.
You see...
So that's the reason why I decided to come to Hope's Peak.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world is out there forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still,
Sayaka?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, a dream she put so much effort into, is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The way she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to complain. Kind of killed the mood, huh?
Yeah, just a little.
No, not at all.
Sorry.
Freaking idiot.
I'm really sorry.
Sayaka. Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food?
So,
Okay.
you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook.
Wow, really? What's your specialty?
Toast?
Chili oil.
You mean the condiment?
Just kidding.
She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced with a bright smile and quickly grown disappeared. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. You haven't heard from Celeste in a while. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat. Before returning to our rooms... Oh, okay, it was before returning to our rooms.
So it's still daytime.
One thing in my room with a fake sword
So-
covered in gold.
We can check everything out and then
Doesn't
go
make
back
me
out
feel
and see
that
if you
much
want to
more
find more
comfortable.
people to talk to.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there's still plenty of time left in the day. Really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around.
Go to Absolutely.
As you live out your school life here, you will be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from the Mono machine in the school store. Come by early and often.
Well, that's probably where those
That's
coins.
what the coins are for, yeah.
At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can also open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also, keep in mind that when you talk with a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your
So
room.
essentially means that during free time, you can only talk to one person.
After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end, and the story will progress. if you prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to simply go to sleep to skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach. If you absolutely must press forward with the story, then anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Mizono?
So first,
She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think?
Continue.
just let it finish until. Okay. So check your settings, or that bring up your thing. No, not that. Your tablet thing.
Oh.
See, saw a report card over there.
Yeah.
I think if you click on it, it'll give you information about every person. So, like, if you want to give somebody a present, maybe you can find out something in there.
Let's check out Sayaka.
Well, let's just check her out and see. But
Sayaka.
5 for 5, special ability, ultimate. I think as you make friends with people, you learn more.
Yeah. It'll add more information.
I love how it gives the size of their chest.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, let's find the one with the biggest boobs. That's who we're gonna go after.
Keep in mind,
Probably this kid.
You're not going to date them.
59 inches.
Whoa.
So far, he's in the lead. Well, Sayaka was what,
33.
32. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you missed AoE.
There we go. 35. We have a new contender. 31. Get lost. No. Just no.
6'4".
I don't care.
She's a big lady.
No.
No.
Oh, get out of here, Celeste. You too, Junko.
Alright, why are we doing
Even
this?
doing this.
It's giving the chest size of the men, too, so... Anyway.
So far, the winner is Hifumi Yamada.
That's incredible.
I don't know, I just think it's funny the chest size is a thing.
You don't have anything. I think the only thing you have, maybe, is that school crest present that you were given. It's somewhere in the list.
Yeah. Alright, well... I can click on the sword now.
It's just...
Yeah. Alright, so we want to go enter into free time?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna go knock on Sayaka's door here. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there's me first.
Ding dong!
Did somebody say oh, wait.
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid.
Bugger off.
Should I talk to Sayaka for a while?
Do you want to spend some time with Sayaka, or do you want to go see who else is around?
Spend some time.
Spend some time with Sayaka?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. Scratching my chin.
Did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today.
Well, we don't have one. Can try and give her the school crest thing, I guess, but
Not really, no.
not really, no? Alright. Makoto,
Uh-oh.
do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk?
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, it's just, I guess that was kind of formal. But it's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
Why is the sinister music playing?
But that's
I
why.
hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions. But I'm relieved you're with me.
Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here saved me.
Really?
You know that.
Thank you for the flattery.
That's my... Okay, Mom, is it just me or is she sending off really creepy vibes
She's really got the big ol' crazy eyes right now.
That mysterious smile that often softens my heart. Really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
Because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time.
Huh?
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word.
Oh,
That was one of my biggest regrets.
but why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember saying, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. Excuse me.
A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been heron, sparrow, crane.
Well, sparrow's not a huge bird, so...
Herons are pretty big. So are cranes.
I think cranes are bigger than herons, though.
I think so.
It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
okay.
That's right. That's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do.
Shoot it.
But you let it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see,
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
No.
Thank me?
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak.
What?
Just kidding.
She's real. Yeah, I kind of figured. She's getting real. I have really creepy vibes off of her.
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, we might have gotten at a train station somewhere downtown. That'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
you see,
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm going to save her? I'll do my best. I promise that. I'll make sure. It's just more than intuition. It's more than intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
like I said,
Because I'm psychic. Kidding.
She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. That's a creepy smile. That report card has been updated based on your experience with her.
Let's see how...
Please unlock the skill. Melodious voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. Keep her name.
Okay,
There.
let's check that stuff out.
We're all done. I headed back to my room for a little while.
So now it's... Yeah, now it's nighttime. Ding dong, bing bong.
Did somebody say bong?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
old.
let's check the report card. Sayaka Maizono.
Okay.
Oh, one of two. There's two
Oh.
pages.
So the thing I remember about Makoto most from junior high was that when that crane got stuck in our school pond, he helped it get free. I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that.
Oh, okay.
The old melodious voice.
I wonder if they do like the height, weight, chest size, and stuff in case, as a present, you buy clothing.
Maybe there
So-
is clothing, yeah.
You buy stuff that fits them.
Right. Okay. Ding dong, bing bong.
friend.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Sleep
Sleep
tight.
tight. Don't let the bed bug fight.
Well, pretty sure that was the same message.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear.
There's still bottles of water.
I
I'll
don't
go
know, but
check.
there's still water in the jug, and I got a new jug.
As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into the school the way I did. So I can't say I can't feel things the way she does. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. Guess I might explain my own frustration.
Wow, they really worked on his self-esteem.
Yeah.
He's really hard on himself.
Off in the theater.
Oh, goodness.
I said, the killing game had begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. These are newest students already so filled with despair, but still have their own mistakes. So when will this begin? When will their hopes begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding
Heart-pounding
excitement.
excitement. That frickin' bear.
I'm not gonna say it.
Why
Well,
you
that
getting-
was the joke from the first episode, so...
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Do you have a martini?
Morning has come.
Monokuma.
What should I do today? Maybe you can check like the others. It's probably gonna be the same thing though, so it really doesn't matter.
I'm assuming everything's the same.
What's this metal? Oh,
I'm not. Just wanted to see if it would drop
Any
coins or anything.
the notepad is redundant. Oh, what Sayaka told me earlier. Shrink wrap.
Yeah, everything's pretty much the same in here. Oh, stupid sword.
So when's the killing gonna be? I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
So when's the killing gonna be? I'm just kidding.
So it's not going to be, like, completely cold.
Alright, I think we're heading out.
Yeah, it's morning, so... Do what you want.
Going in the bathroom?
Doesn't quite fit in the door frame. Have to make sure to remember the trick to opening it. I guess you just can't access it. You're supposed... You access it when you're not. See if we can find some people, or...
The world is our oyster.
This isn't free time, so we can just talk to me as many people as we want. We can go check out the store.
Maybe.
Ah!
Oh, hi.
She's everywhere.
You see,
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, Makoto, you wanted me? Just kidding.
Should I talk to Sayaka for a while?
Let's go see who else is around. That's okay.
Hmm?
Bye.
Sorry, Sayaka, you're too creepy.
Anybody else? See if there's anybody else standing in the hallways of the dormitory. Just that's another entrance to the dormitory. Just look for the bright red
Yeah.
horror film red.
Like blood red.
Well, guess not.
Blood red.
Oh,
field.
there's someone over here.
Oh, I think that's Leon? Yep.
Hey, you bastard!
What are you doing, Makoto? We gotta hurry up and find a way out of here.
Did I hang out with Leon for a while?
Hang out with Leon?
Whatever.
Is it, like,
You're not trying to get me alone so you can kill me, are you?
Yep.
you...
My fans will all go psycho on you if you do. I'm as popular as any international superstar. But if you're not gonna murder me, then let's hang out. I don't really want to be alone anyway.
No promises.
I spent some time with Leon. Leon and I grew a little closer today. Leon,
We don't have anything, so... I'm
Uh,
not even afraid anymore. Now I'm just pissed off.
hey, you bastard!
Why? Why is this happening to me? This isn't fair, man. I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah, it really isn't.
Hey,
Right? Totally unfair. Ultra unfair. Just like having to shave my head right before every baseball game.
I mean, you chose to do that, right?
you...
Come on, man. Are you against me too now? I didn't even want to play, but the coach and all the teachers begged me, so I did it. But then they made me shave my head just because it's tradition. How is that fair?
You really hate baseball that much, huh?
Damn straight I do. Who has fun running around on a dusty field for 3 hours?
But for baseball players, the field is like sacred ground, isn't it?
But it's so not cool. Spending all that time at practice, getting covered in sweat and dirt.
Hey, listen!
It's just baseball, right? It's easy. Who needs practice?
I think the gods picked the wrong person to bless that much talent.
Oh, yeah?
Assessment.
Still, I gotta admit, baseball wasn't all bad. It did have a few things going for it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, right? Like the feeling of camaraderie between you and your teammates.
Seriously?
Nothing like that. I can't stand being around a bunch of sweaty guys. So totally uncool.
Then what did you like about it?
Well, I hate studying, right? But I still got into this super fancy school on a sports scholarship. As long as I kept playing, never had to study. And besides that, it made me super popular with the ladies. Booyah, you jealous? It got me to third base in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding.
Pretty sincere about that.
I got plenty more where that came from. I can tell you more about it next time.
Please don't.
Anyway, let's hang out again sometime. Talking to you helps keep my mind off this place.
With a smile on his face and springing to step, Leon strolled away. I'm not really sure why, but I guess Leon likes hanging out with me. Leon's report card. Oh! So maybe now we...
Robot Jock. What is that?
Well, we can see. by-
Melodious voice, too. We need to check on that one.
Wait, maybe we can give him a present now?
Mm-mm.
Or,
3 times over.
Or do you have to keep talking?
So now we can just go out. And find people if you want.
Yeah.
Let's check the report card, though. Want to see what it has to say about Leon Kuwata.
I friggin' hate studying. Got into the school on a sports scholarship. I don't really like baseball. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's fine. It's just a summary of
I don't
that
really like
conversation.
baseball.
It's fine.
I hate practicing.
How do we check
badminton.
what our skills do?
I don't know.
And hey,
It's alright.
Hey, you ladies are the sports star.
There you go.
Cool one we selected.
Maybe it's somewhere else in that thing. Maybe it's in, when you bring up the other one. When you accidentally, It's gotta be in the
Maybe it'll just
handbook somewhere.
Come up when the time requires it.
Oh, I just want to know what they do.
Mhm.
Maybe it's under presence? Or system? No. Regulations, maybe? Yeah, I know, but I'm just... Gotta be able to check what those skills do.
Okay. We should really...
Oh well, let's just figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it'll probably make itself known when the time requires it.
Yeah, probably.
I keep going to click on the bathroom.
That is not the way. That's not the way out. Oh, there's Sayaka again.
You're everywhere.
Creep toe.
Anybody else in
Really?
the hallways?
Mom, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm getting really bad vibes.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Sakura.
What's up, Tiny?
Sakura.
Hey.
Makoto, Actually, never mind. So what did you want?
Let's spend some time with Sakura.
Well,
You know, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man.
You seem like a beast of a human being.
How would I help you bulk up a bit?
Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training center. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Not really, no. I wouldn't want to give... Let's see.
My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it.
Do you exercise every morning, Sakura?
Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day.
But I'm amazed you could do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough?
I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's all so I can get stronger, after all.
You can kill us.
And I have to keep on getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight.
Your destiny is to fight?
From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion.
Oh boy.
That's one heck of a legend.
My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me.
You mean you actually started beating people like that?
I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them all together.
Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be...
Sounds like jiu-jitsu.
It also sounds like MMA, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Stand-up fighting, grappling, and strong ground game.
It's martial arts?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
of course.
That's right.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I just don't want to be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth.
I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best?
Well,
No, not yet. There is still someone I have to surpass.
Who?
Really?
Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest.
You mean there's someone out there stronger than you?
Maybe I'll tell you about it another time if the opportunity presents itself.
Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human? Is Sakura even human?
Skilling them softly.
Ooh,
It's
the maximum
achievement
number of skill points is increased.
Cool. Skilling them softly achievement just came up. Now it's nighttime, so there's nothing we can do. Think he's just gonna say the same thing, I'm guessing?
Probably.
Probably.
This is a school
Yeah.
announcement. As such, it is soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then, sweet dreams.
Yeah, who cares?
Right, man.
third day here. Wrong life? No, we. When are we gonna get out of here? When will the killing begin? I'm just kidding.
Lay on my bed and stare blankly at the ceiling.
And before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. We haven't heard from Celeste in a while.
No, we just didn't find her.
What is it gonna be this time? What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One driving is so popular. Any idiot can accomplish anything if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Right through is better than sit down. Someday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why
I said I need that pick-me-up. Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later. That was weird.
I think he's getting a little impatient.
Who, Bear?
Monokuma, because nobody has killed anybody yet.
Good morning, everyone.
It's
It
gonna
is
like
now
it's the same thing.
Saturday. Get ready to greet another
beautiful day. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. Slowly pulled myself out of bed. Good. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind,
Someone's at the door.
the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Sayaka, probably.
Hey!
Ah,
Oh.
a fantastic morning, isn't it?
Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption.
Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room.
What can I do for you?
Why are you
man?
coming in here with me? You gonna kill me? What's up, Taka?
No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted.
Okay,
You agree, right?
sure.
I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm.
Just going somewhere?
I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and
And
listen.
now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head down to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, guess I better head to the dining hall. Okay.
Alrighty, tidy, McFlighty.
Alrighty, tidy McFlighty.
Anybody in the hallway? No? Alright, Taka's probably like banging on everybody's doors going, come on! Oh! Oh, that's Leon again. There's a different lady, different,
That's Celeste?
no,
No,
it's,
that's,
that's crazy lady.
Oh,
It's crazy
let's
girl.
talk to her.
how tall is Makuta? Because my head
He's
seems
tiny.
over her
Yeah, we
waist.
seem to be like crouching or something.
Toko?
What's your problem?
Oh, this is wondering what you were doing here. She's probably headed to the dining hall, right? I know, I need to prepare myself. Mentally. Prepare herself? What is he talking about? I'm so nervous. What's she so nervous about?
So it doesn't seem to be free time, so you can talk to Leon
Yeah.
too if you want. He's just down, I think that.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
like,
see, it just points it right at his crotch.
I'm at junk level.
Ugh, so freaking tired.
I mean, seriously?
The hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too?
Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking up everyone.
You know what I mean.
It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room.
I don't think he'll do any good. Sure, he'll just come bug you again.
Give me a break.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. Guess we better just go then.
That's that. Wait, that's not a bug.
Did I just like crouch running everywhere I go? Let me check his official height.
Oh, you can check his stuff?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's small.
5'3". Wow,
Jeez.
he's just a little fella.
So it seems like he's just crouch walking everywhere he goes.
No, he's just short.
Oh,
I said,
Yonkei.
Junko.
Yonkei. Funko Pop.
hey,
Makoto, can't any of you guys get a freaking clue?
huh?
No, that was just my genuine
Are
reaction.
you for real?
My mascara's totally clumpy.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a dick.
Yeah, what a jerk. You look just the same as yesterday to me.
How are they
As
talking?
if. It's like night and day.
Sorry.
Aw.
Ugh. Seriously need to reapply. There's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can help me out.
That's that. I've been in prison here, that's what she's worried about right now.
Is there anyone else in that hall? No, I think Taka got everybody.
Mom, so what's your voice for Junko?
Just the Valley Girl. Clueless. Oh my god.
Like, this type of voice?
Alright. Breakfast time. Well, everybody.
Oh boy, we're all here.
Whose thing is everybody's talking thing pink, or is it just talking? Oh, good lord.
So, did you want to take a fiver? So
Yeah, let's take a break.
Yeah.
I'll have to get a snack.
Bathroom break.
I need to go to the bathroom too.
Okay, go now. All right, we'll be back in a few. We're just gonna take a real quick fiver and refill drinks and do whatever we got to do. So, see you guys in a few. All right, we have
Yeah, and you've
returned.
muted desktop audio as
What?
well.
Oh, bugger.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry. Just getting the stuff squared away. So, it's time to talk to all these wonderful people.
Alright. Who should we talk to?
Um,
Talk to Taka first. Get him out of the way.
Listen to me!
Okay. Looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step in this breakfast meeting is to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat.
I'm starving. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? Never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clothes?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything. It could be about how to get out, or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you
If
understand?
you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
Oh, what the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
You gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here, eh? And hell, more power to her.
Hey, bud?
But shit,
Piece of shit!
no way in freaking Edmonton I'm living here. It's worse than Alberta. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit.
Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues?
Why did Leon duck like that?
So nobody has any clues? Sorry, so many voices going out at once. One thing I can tell you is that who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Words
Hey,
are
listen.
hard.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are, what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think that maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this?
Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Oh, okay. Well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
You mean that serial killer that's in the news and all over the internet?
Sorry. A monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. Strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. Hey, they say he's claimed over 1,000 victims, man. That's a lot of spirit, you know.
That's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Excuse me. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay.
Wow.
Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it.
Huh? How? Because, I mean...
We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're already getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
That's the bear thing.
What's this?
The police? You're invading the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You
You
guys...
guys, seriously? You understand what a role the police act as a foul? Or exist a foul? All they're good for is being a foil and playing at the villain and people are no business. That guy's coming along with story and that, those kids are badass, they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? Yeah. I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act, man. This guy's really giving it.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, the hell do you want, eh?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak. Is that?
Bastard.
That's a pretty long name. German, baby.
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
But maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. I'll put you in the snowbank.
Okay, let's get back to business. Animal Kingdom. So far, do you guys like? So far, who do you guys like in the game?
I like Armadillo Head.
You like Armadillo Head?
Even though he's a villain, I like.
Okay,
his
so
bear.
favorite girl and favorite boy.
Favorite girl?
Probably Sayaka, to be honest.
My favorite girl, I think, is Kyoko.
I'm digging Kyoko,
Yeah.
Kyoko.
My favorite is Sayaka, to be honest with you.
Alright, and
Even
my
though she's-
favorite boy?
My favorite boy.
I mean, I assume Mikado is out of the running because he's like the main
Yeah.
character and
Yeah.
My
totally
favorite.
stupidly average in everything he does. What's that, Jack?
My favorite's probably Taka, to be honest with you.
Taka.
Taka?
Yeah.
Alright. I kind of like Hero.
Yeah.
He's chill.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. He's chill, but he's in total denial.
I feel like Leon, to be honest. Your book here has already begun, and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killed anybody.
Excuse me. Sorry for that.
Then all the kids are lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. But I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think, yes. Ding, ding, ding. I figured it out.
In other words...
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there's one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about, eh, bud?
Hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject, eh?
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not a adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Matt is so patient today. What
Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know. Oh, despair.
That's all.
That's all.
Well now,
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out. And you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. We're gonna want learning from you too.
This guy really just likes to hear himself talk, doesn't he? He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here, eh? Alright, so,
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his glaze landed on me, he stopped.
did you just say when his glaze landed on me?
No, I said gaze.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you?
Oh, why me?
Yo,
Cause you're the closest to the door, bro. That's the rule, right?
Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking
You
around.
see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just go burn a
Looks
dart
scared.
and check it out real quick,
He
eh?
looks scared.
Okay, I guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, eh? Thanks. I owe you one, bud.
hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of yous. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running, eh?
Why is he,
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Pretty much the second one.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. Not exactly a bad person. But I definitely can't say he's a good person either.
So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? There must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but
If it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then
check the map.
the Mappy Map.
Can you go out of the map while you're still on this floor? Do you have to walk through those gates?
I can check the teleport. Right?
Yeah, but you can't teleport to a place you haven't been. But yeah, if you check the
Right.
teleport, maybe map.
So if I go to the map this way, I can go to the first floor. The first floor is the game. Oh, AV room.
Okay, so that's where we need to be then. So that's... Oh, yeah, that. Follow the weird yellow lines on the floor. Oh, there it is.
The yellow lines on the floor.
Yeah, when you turn that corner, there were like big yellow stripes on the floor.
Pretty sick ass room.
Oh, look at the size of those boom boxes, man.
Oh, totally gnarly.
Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's
A bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's name.
this must be the video for each of us.
hold on a second.
I better go tell everyone.
She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. Stood right there where I was.
That's what's up.
The DVDs in front of me had robbed me all awareness.
Just close the door.
Lucian and Ragnar are both inside. I think I see something.
Ooh.
Just see what else is in the room, see if we can find more coins.
Yeah.
So Samurai who did it. That's the same.
Yeah.
Nerves, alone.
What's that?
Check those boom boxes. Just the monitor and then.
What kind of monitor is it? It has Monokuma Co. written across it. I guess we've covered all the details.
There's one more, I think, down there.
Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Oh, sorry. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found one with my name on it. Then I slid into the expensive-looking player. Sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen and then... Oh god, what happened? Yeah, that was realizing my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor...
family.
It was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
You're super
Are you
ordinary.
really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended
Don't
there, that
come
would have
home
been fine.
until you get a
Message of-
personality. Go ahead, sorry.
If it had ended here, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. To leave my family behind to attend Hope Peak Academy, it would have given me hope, given me strength.
What did he do?
This is normal school. I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed.
What did that bear do?
If, with my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, I wasn't living in an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right.
It's about to get dark.
Oh boy.
Oh goodness.
This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where did everyone go? It looked like a war zone or something.
It looks like a tiger came in and just destroyed that couch.
As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speaker. Recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation.
Oh.
So that's the motive.
What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God dang it! And I fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. Need to make sure everyone's safe.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe.
Anyway, they stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it? Like,
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
what does this mean?
What's on them?
They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD and put it on. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the?
What the fuck, eh?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, no way it's real. Haha, no way.
I can't take it anymore! I can't take it anymore! Let me out of here! As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew. They'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and defeat, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
I see. So this is what he meant by motif. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Huh?
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. but there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you
In
understand?
other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability.
That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What? This?
Hey,
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
so then,
Okay then, maybe we should just start by all just talking. Maybe if we just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka? What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us!
Death of the Sailor Scouts.
Sayaka? Suddenly placed my hand on her shoulder.
Stop it!
Put my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Sayaka?
That's enough.
Oi, let her go. Oh,
I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't have to all stick around together, right?
I hope you are
Speaking
well.
of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka.
no, they didn't. They're all right there.
Or we can stand around and talk to people.
Let's do that.
Yeah, who cares about friggin' Sayaka?
Hold on, hero. Hey, Makoto, those videos were a bad trip, eh? Right?
I want to think so, but
What the heck?
What the hell, man? You're seriously harshing my mellow. This is all one big lie. It has to be.
is Hero an actual stoner?
No,
he's just chill.
super chill.
What was in your video, Haifumi? Nerd. Good.
Probably lost his World of Warcraft account.
So it would seem.
Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. If you are to see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. What was in your video, Kyoko?
Well,
Why should I tell you?
Okay. What was in your video? What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family.
Jesus.
Damn.
But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. Ow.
what should I do?
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand. To be able to do something like that? Is it because they really are the murderous fiend? Yeah, they were right.
Except him.
Oh, right, yeah, Taka. Forgot we didn't talk to him.
What was in your video, Taka?
I saw. Sorry. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words.
People didn't show up for the breakfast meeting.
It's the worst thing in the world.
I have a suspicion about,
Where could you have gone?
Kyoko.
Why?
Well, when we were first introduced to everybody, right? She's the ultimate, like, mystery, right? There was all question marks. We don't know what she is. But I'm getting the feeling that she's taking on the role of a detective right now. I've seen her so many times when she's talking, like you know, you have that like pensive look, the fingers to your chin sort of thing, and it's just the questions that she's asking and the things that she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, is there an ultimate mystery solver?
Found her.
Huh, that was easy.
Oh, I do not like the look on her face. That is.
I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring intently at the floor.
Absently.
Sorry. She looks like maybe she was upset, or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face you could call emotions. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us?
Why?
I want out.
Why?
Let me out of here right now.
Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our family, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that.
But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes?
If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Help me.
Oh, her voice is small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka.
Sayaka? Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
Not a chance, bitch, and he stabs her.
That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
Makoto.
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust. So please,
No matter what happens.
no matter what happens,
Please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only hope. Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Seriously?
Your flagpole! Get the heck out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in!
What the?
Dang it, well if you won't leave, then tell us what the heck is up with those videos. Ah, it's about to come out. right. Stuffing. What? My honest and innocent stuffing is what's gushing out. Both of my fists took aim and stuffed as hard as I could. What the heck?
This has gotten real pervy.
I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, feeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Wah!
Are you okay?
I'm the would you punch? You would have just violated score regulations. Hey! Square! Slow, 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 slow! I can down $1,000 full course dinner at the same time. Just finish this way. Speed, agility, alertness, passion, coolness, sensitiveness, synchronization, and all lacking.
Goodbye. What the heck was that just now?
What was that talk? He just wanted to mess with us.
Well, for now, you want to just head back?
Yeah. What?
Let me just hold my backpack in front of me here.
Monokuma had just come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. What the heck was that? You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, he disappeared into a room. What the heck was that talk? Now on my own, I headed off to the Sayaka was okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It's hard to think after watching that deranged video. Need some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. Can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now.
Somebody gonna die soon?
Yeah, I want to see some. I want to see some killing, huh? I'm just kidding. I opened my eyes. They darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Open the door and find out.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka? Guess I'll talk to her. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late?
You don't look so good.
That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
Was someone trying to kill her? So what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to
force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
But...
That's just a promise we made, right? Someone decided to break that promise.
Then... Why don't you stay in my room tonight? Does that make you feel a little bit better?
What?
All it said in the school regulations is that we had to sleep in the dorm room.
Makoto's queuing up to take the train to the Bone Zone.
It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is, you know...
Ah! Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. Sure.
No, I know. Me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight?
Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? It doesn't, like, concern you?
Why should it, Makoto?
It's fine, I trust you.
You gonna mark your territory, you weirdo?
Then...
The doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Elizabeth loves fight. Oh man, it's already nighttime.
Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Okay, dude.
like I said, I'm
What?
psychic.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
I don't know.
Damn.
Well, hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile has made its way to her face.
Sorry, I need to go clear my throat. I don't want to be coughing in the street.
Thank goodness, looks like the door is starting to get back to normal. Okay, better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. Excuse me.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked up back at her again, there's another worried expression.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what.
Oh God, whoops. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for me.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, that's you.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. God dang it! Keep that from me skipping.
Just do that, the door should open. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right, I totally forgot.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Okay, well, I better get going. Come on,
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before,
Sayaka.
when I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Good night then.
Why do I keep skipping?
Because you're pressing it too much. You just have to press it once.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. Okay. As soon as I got up and got off. Good.
Now you just need to go to Sayaka's.
Oh, what?
Oh, it put you in there automatically.
I want to move.
Now we can search things too if you want.
Those aren't so.
So, oh no,
What's the button to?
press Y. Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, what? How do I do the? Okay.
And then press A on an object that you see.
What the heck?
You gotta move the thing. So I guess you can't check that.
Oh, okay.
You can only check the things that have the circle thing appear when you press Y. So press Y. Oh, you can check it. No, because you're not clicking right on the... Try to go right on the trash can.
Right here?
Go further down. Try that. Alright, it just won't let you check. Let me just do it. Get this.
It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I can't help taking a quick peek. What happened?
I dropped the controller. I can't reach it.
I'm not good at that. Any doubt about it. It's a DVD with me monitor. It's amazing. Probably best if I wait till it's been up here. I kind of want to play for a while.
Well, we're gonna be ending soon. Just finishing this day. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I would think so, unless you want to do one more day.
I kind of want to do one more day.
I kind of wanted to see someone die.
Alright, well, we'll keep playing then. I just assume that...
No, if you're done.
Oh, no, it's not that I'm done. I just...
We have been going for a while, but
Anything different about Sayaka's room?
Other than her pillow and sheets and the trash can is pink.
She should have a sewing kit.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten there yet.
we should probably get a bed the thing in the game.
Can we upper decker or toilet?
You can't get in, the door's locked.
With keys.
That's true, but no.
Oh, surveillance camera.
There's this one
One in here. The room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs.
Oh yeah, we also found the DVD that she watched in her trash can.
Oh.
She put it in the trash.
Keep it?
Well, it's just still in the trash can.
I remember, I was probably back in the locker. Well, we're lucky. Well, I don't think Sayaka would like. Let's talk about this.
That's everything.
Pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Feeling a little bit better than before, I fell asleep.
One sec. Oh, here we go.
And we're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You better know where it's at, right? We're sort of like that. Except Sam left us behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let
everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together. Oh, it was reading it, but I don't care. Bing bong. Did somebody say bong? It's it's old now.
Good morning, everyone.
Blah blah blah
Is the
blah
air ready
blah.
to greet another
Beautiful day. Sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes slowly. Pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. Just remembered, I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall.
Have I seen too many murder mysteries, or is Sayaka not going to be there?
A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
That's my suspicion as well. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
Yes, I can absolutely believe that.
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning.
I suppose I'm early.
Where's Sayaka?
Well, there's only 4 people here right now.
figured everyone who has arrived on time can be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Cool kids.
Yo.
Yo. Nope.
Sorry.
That was the wrong one. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Thanks for the information.
Thank you for that. We're the type of more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting together forever.
indeed.
I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it awful to be late?
Yo.
Yo, I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle, bro.
Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Sayaka.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
Oh, the British kid.
Yeah.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
What?
Oi, what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Yo, Abe.
hey bro,
Um,
You seen Sayaka, eh, bud?
here we go.
Sure. Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
did you forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
Together. Doesn't everyone talk like that? A small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on it. The words barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room where I'd let Sayaka
She had the
stay.
key, though.
Where she was supposed to be safe. Over the course of that one night.
Oh, goodness.
Oh! The room has been completely transformed. What the heck? You okay, Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where is Sayaka? This is a problem. There's a keychain on the ground, has my name on it, so this must be my room key. Give it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Check in the
Lint
bathroom.
roller, the scratches on the floor, the sheet over there, your bed.
Looks like the lint roller is way less cheap than it used to
Somebody cleaned up after themselves.
be. More importantly, where is Sayaka? Check in the bathroom. Maybe she's...
Hang on. Gotta be thorough.
There's slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor.
Fight,
On the wall.
table.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say more importantly, where is
Yeah, it
Sayaka?
just keeps telling you.
This is the replica. Oh.
That's just the sheath for it. Scratches, gouges on the wall.
There's slashes and blah blah blah.
On the bed.
Maybe. The bed's been damaged too.
Where's fight?
Doors open. Video.
I better check the bathroom.
Whoa,
What?
Let's,
nothing. Just something wrong with the door.
I think, here, take a look inside.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Knife right in her chest.
Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. But I saw it dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my
I
brain.
take it back. I don't want to wait until somebody does.
I take it back. I don't like it.
And then, And then,
I like Sayaka.
me too! Everything went black. What the
End
frick?
of chapter 1. To survive daily.
Life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Is Sayaka dead?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's you.
Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Now's not the time for sleeping, bud. Get your ass up, eh?
Why did it, huh? Why did it have to be Sayaka?
You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well, it's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened? Wow.
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right, it really did happen.
Sayaka, oh, sorry,
Sayaka. She's dead, mate.
exclamation mark. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot off and took off running.
Hi, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times, mate. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably fucking dead.
No! I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, bud. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there, eh?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead when I said that. It finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
That's me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
None of us want to be here right now, either.
Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Batakuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. ...
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
he's here again.
Hey,
Unless I'm violating school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Fair Times 1 rule.
But
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys don't look like you're about to see a dove get up with a Gatling
Get
gun.
shot up.
Shut up, Gatling.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yoo-hoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you can graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer.
Bonafide.
Bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? I was thinking and I looked around at them. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on there. Don't just assume he's telling the truth, eh?
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, innit? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Why are you laughing?
It's because naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're super
come on
naive.
now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's one more part to the agreement you have to hold, remember?
Then perhaps
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
You can't. If
If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
in other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. We'll gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
What do you think, man?
Oh, put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
what did you expect, man? And by execution, you mean... Really?
Execution is execution. Execution.
Electric chair.
Electric chair.
Poison gas. Torn apart
Torn
like a
apart
paper plane in a hurricane.
In a hurricane. Oh, God.
So, to make sure I understand,
It's pretty clear.
if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the anti-world calls a lay judge system, or inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, add the rule I just described in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
hey,
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you
You're
talking
freaking insane. You know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are they
What?
talking about?
Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
believe it! Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing there before me. I'm trembling with fear. I won't give in to such evil. It's my vow to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging it up, although it was more of a water. But then...
Are you enjoying
Are you
yourself
enjoying
now?
yourself now?
Are you?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against
Yes,
Headmaster Monokuma is not
allowed.
allowed.
You violated
a
school
regulation.
regulations.
I invoke the mighty summon spell.
Uh-oh.
Help to me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Oh.
Is she dead?
Well, that was like a bunch of spears.
Oh, dang.
Oh, boy.
Da-da-da.
Huh?
This
This
wasn't
wasn't supposed to...
Why?
Why, me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again. So she's dead?
Yep.
No way.
What the? I don't... This can't be real.
No way!
Well now.
Now, I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of apprentice. I really wanted to keep a court from popping out for no good reason, you know? Yeah. But I guess I was using a convalescent after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
This mirror man.
See just how serious I am.
Just how serious.
What have you gotten us into?
Try me and you
You
get
try
shot
me
full
and
of
you
holes,
get shot full of holes.
buried
Exploded,
alive, disintegrated, etc.
disintegrated, etc.
So, if
You've
you
seen
don't
TV.
want that to happen to
you
you,
don't want that to
you
happen
best
to
obey
you.
those school
Best obey
regulations.
those school regulations.
When he reads the scene, you might as well just let him read it, because then you don't get the overlapping.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I've ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they see. Junko, until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. Isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you died, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been waiting to kill this entire time.
Wanting.
Wanting.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. With that, how do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance
then.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly fess up there. After jumping during the trial now, could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well, please put full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Alright, so can we at least do the class trial? And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. In fact, the Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock.
I have a feeling that the class trial is going to be pretty long. And you still have to gather all of the evidence, so I would probably make that another episode.
There's also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we did find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perfectly terrible situation, severely,
Conversely.
she didn't know the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now is no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
what?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
You just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me.
Wait, is this shit all over his shirt?
Yeah, it was always there.
Oh.
All right, damn it, let's do this.
Oh, if that was blood, I'd be very suspicious of him. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentence. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one.
Well, here's one thing I was thinking of. She was in the wrong room. So what if Makoto was actually the target?
Makoto?
Or Makoto.
Right.
I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
My brain's racing, man.
Okay.
Wanna stop it here? A good spot before we start talking to everybody and
Yeah.
splitting up to do investigation.
Okay, so who do you think it is?
Save it.
Who do you think it is?
I can't tell at this point, but already piecing things together based on things I've seen, but...
What are your thoughts, Jack?
I really don't know. To be honest, like...
The only person that you're pretty sure you can rule out is Makoto, right now.
Right.
Yeah, because he's the main character.
Right, and not just that, we know that they switched rooms and he woke up in the, whatever, and his reaction was very genuine.
Or, I mean, maybe there was some off-screen time and he just went to the room and killed her.
And clearly, I'm guessing it wasn't Junke or whatever, because if it was, then I guess wouldn't have to do the trial, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would be problem solved, so we can pretty much rule her out.
Yeah, because she's freaking dead.
But, I think you're no longer here, but thanks for the follow, Animal K Clover.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Totally appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, I don't think you're
So what?
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think you're still here, but if you watch the VOD, thank you.
Yeah.
And what
So,
were you
I guess we'll leave it there for tonight.
there was 2 deaths in this video.
Yeah.
My brain is already racing.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about all the stuff at that crime scene, and I'm already trying to piece things together.
So I think off camera we're gonna do some like piecing together.
No, we're gonna do it on stream. It's not grinding or anything. It's just, I'm assuming we just have to go and look at the crime scene and pick up the clues, and then once we've done everything, then that's when the trial will start.
When I first saw the stuff on his shirt, I was like, Leon?
Yeah, I thought that at first too, but then I remembered that he always had like weird red lines or something, because also the blood in this game is pink.
Yeah,
and the lines on his shirt are red, and it goes with his hair and everything, right? So
it'd be a little too obvious if he
Yeah,
showed
he
up
just
in
shows
the
up
gym
with
with blood spattered all over him.
So guys, who do you think it is?
I am not even gonna say.
I'm.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Well,
On next stream, we're gonna try to piece things together.
And do the trial.
Still can't believe Sayaka died.
yes, she will be avenged. Until then,
See you all later.
have a good night, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Which will hopefully be